This summer, the fourth Jurassic Park film became the top grossing film of the series since the first film in 1993. This fall, the Toronto Blue Jays qualified for the postseason playoffs, a place they haven't been since 1993. This October, voter turnout was the highest it's been for a federal election since 1993. And this year, my friends that I graduated high school with were of age to be eligible to vote since being born in 1993. A remarkable 2 years, but specifically 1993, which happens to be the middle point for the birth years of a generation referred to as millennials. The media refers to millennials, to us, as contradictory in our reasoning, entitled with our wants, incoherent in our political views, and lacking motivation. Generation X, the demographic before us, states that Canada's political future is at risk when left in the hands of us. However, I strongly disagree. Rather, I argue that millennials have been misled, misrepresented, and underestimated. We have the potential to redefine the Canada we want. We have become overwhelmed and oversaturated with various media channels, constant access to information, and accessibility to a wide range of digital devices. In our lifetime, we have gone from spending 1 hour a week on the school desktop computer playing kids' pics to having 24/7 access to the internet. Memories of using the telephone to dial into the internet are replaced with our cell phone being the key to anything Google. Generation X tells us that we are so distracted we have become lost, but they forget to lend us a hand to help guide us through this confusion. They tell us that the real world, we need to get out of our own world and into the real world. The real world is voting and making a difference in the election. But we saw the news, and we saw the studies, we saw the posts, and we understand the videos encouraging us to vote, explaining the party platforms, and telling us about the policies. The youth are putting the political system at risk. The youth do not understand how their vote impacts the democratic system. But we do know, and we do understand, and we get it. It is overwhelmingly clear that we need to pay attention and vote during the election. But you don't get it. It is time to turn this information to conversation to make political participation a system of ongoing daily engagement. It's not us, it's you. You see, millennials have grown up from confused teenagers into professional young adults. We are in the workplace. In fact, we make up the largest percent of Canadians in the workplace as compared to all other age demographics. Although we may still be working out the logistics of what, who, and how exactly, we know for a fact that we are dedicated to turning our passions into reality and making an impact on society around us. We have been given the expectation of instantaneous communication, in which a message will travel to my classmate as fast as it will my friend in Australia. A face-to-face conversation can be in the same room without being in the same city. We have seen that one message, one voice, one slogan can lead to hundreds, thousands, if not millions of people participating. We saw the powerful effect the internet had in spreading the message of a democratic uprising in Egypt. We saw the emotional effect the internet had in spreading the image of a young Syrian boy drowned and washed ashore. The internet is a tool for more than information delivery, a tool so powerful and extensive that instead of finding ways to work within it, we often work against it. Why has the Canadian democratic system not taken more of a presence online? Do not give us the mold in which you expect our involvement to be shaped in, rather give us the freedom to participate with tools we are already equipped with. According to the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, Section 5 of the Democratic Rights, the public have a chance to question government actions on a regular basis. Currently, a regular basis comprises of an election every 5 years and a meeting among members at least once a year. My Facebook updates more regularly than our government. So what I'm asking for is a system that is better supported and accessible to the population who are so frequently told they are destroying it. First, let's end this taboo culture of politics. All right, we disagree on policies. That's okay. Let's talk about it. Let's put the conversations for the topics that matter out in the open instead of hidden behind a nonpartisan, undecided curtain. Disagreeing and debating, it's not bad. It's a fundamental part of conversation. Second, let's use the internet as a system of participation in politics. Use the internet as a means to connect, engage, and inspire with a demographic who isn't disinterested, but rather excluded. How about some online polls? FaceTime with an MP? We're busy. Millennials are balancing many things, whether it's school, work, you're volunteering, family, friends, we travel. We can't be in so many places at once. Let the internet be our means of allowing us to virtually participate without our physical presence. Let's consider millennials as responsible partners in building Canada, as opposed to ignorant juveniles responsible for its political demise. We don't want to let Canada fall to pieces. We're interested in making it the best it can be. We are mindful of our environment, our global neighbors, our economy, and our future. We want to be a part of it. In conclusion, Generation X, we don't resent you for all the terrible things you've said about us. We understand you're protective of the nation you worked hard to build. But it's time to loosen the reins a little, make room for us in Parliament. The millennials are coming, and with more passion, more energy, and more connections than ever before. Woo!